I am making a brief video following my flute lesson that I had yesterday. I'm working towards my grade 6, and obviously that's going to be challenging for me to do. So I've got 3 pieces that I've been working on for a couple of weeks, well, maybe 3 weeks already, and they are very much challenging me. And I was really glad when my flute teacher pointed out some of the issues that I had noticed, and she gave me some really, really good tips on how to overcome them. They're not going to be fixes that are going to happen overnight. In fact, it's going to happen over many, many, many months, if not years. So one of the things I have to be mindful of is that when I'm doing my Ds and E flats, to make sure, not my Ds, what am I talking about? Yes, some of my Ds, that I lift my B finger off. I don't always do that, and it's a really bad habit. I don't intend to not do it. It's just I'm not paying enough attention to that. So when I'm practicing going forwards, I'm going to start really focusing on the finer details. Also, some of my notes crack when I play them, and my teacher was saying that the amount of the flute hole that I'm covering might be too excessive. She didn't say it was in a big way, but that I need to start making some adjustments, and that is really good because I was not sure what to do to stop my notes cracking. I have been playing around with the position of my head joint, and I'm slightly wondering whether my head joint is a bit loose and moving. Maybe it's not, but I'm wondering if it is, in which case I need to do something about that. Also, my embouchure, I really, really am very aware that you don't want to do this smiling wideness for the embouchure. It needs to be more, I'm not very good at doing it yet, but more like a pout, like the sides go down. So I'm going to start being really mindful of that. I feel that the sound I'm going to be producing for some time is going to be unpleasant whilst I make some adjustments. So I don't feel that I'm like, but the higher I go, there is a slight spreading widthways, and I need to stop doing that. So when I do like a top D, E, F, F sharp, etc., there is this slight spreading out tension lengthways when it needs to be coming downwards. So I'm going to start working on that specifically. And also with my practice, I've been spending a lot of time on my pieces, and although I do spend a reasonable amount of time on my technique and on my scales, I'm not spending enough time on my scales. So I'm going to start scheduling my practice sessions more precisely in order to combat that. I'm going to be doing a series of videos whilst I explore my embouchure change, and exploring the difference in tone with bending my notes in order to find that sweet spot. It was advised that I use a mirror to have a look at what my mouth is doing, and that is excellent advice, but I really struggle with looking at myself. I know I'm looking at myself whilst I'm recording these videos that I have been doing, but I find it quite uncomfortable. But I'm willing to go through it because the goal is to play my flute and be the best flute player I can be. And I'm not going to get the sound I want if I don't address these issues. It's a shame that when I was younger, I didn't get into those habits more rigidly then. I don't think I was ever taught to play with the smile. I don't think I was ever taught that. But I felt that my mouth was like that, but it needs to be more. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to explore. And the way that I'm going to do it is by extremes. So I'm really going to work on going too far down and too far out and try and see if I can find that sweet spot. I hope your practicing has been going really well. If you like my videos, please do click like, and if you want to follow me on my flute learning journey, please do subscribe to my channel where you'll be notified of when I post new content. Have a great day.